Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, there lived a turkey named Tom. Tom wasn't an ordinary turkey. He was special because he had a secret dream. He dreamt of escaping the farm and avoiding the fate that awaited him on Thanksgiving Day. The village was also home to Masha and the bear, known for their kind hearts and adventurous spirits. One crisp autumn evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the village, Tom found himself pacing nervously in his pen. He knew that Thanksgiving was just around the corner, and he couldn't bear the thought of becoming the centerpiece of a grand feast. Word of Tom's plight reached Masha and the bear, who were enjoying a peaceful evening at their cozy cottage. Masha, with her curly red hair and boundless energy, couldn't stand the idea of a fellow creature suffering. The bear, a gentle giant with a heart of gold, agreed to help Tom. Under the cover of darkness, Masha and the bear set out on their mission. They tiptoed through the village, making their way to the farm where Tom was held captive. The moonlight illuminated their path, and the rustling leaves whispered encouragement as they ventured deeper into the night. Tom, spotting the unlikely duo, gobbled softly with a mix of surprise and hope. Masha approached the pen with a mischievous grin on her face. She whispered,
"Don't worry, Tom. We're here to set you free."
The bear, being strong and resourceful, devised a plan. Masha, with her nimble fingers, managed to pick the lock on Tom's pen. As the gate creaked open, Tom hesitated for a moment, still unsure if this was a dream. But there was no time to waste. Masha, Bear, and Tom slipped away from the farm, their steps muffled by the night. The trio ventured into the woods, guided by the moonlight filtering through the branches. As they journeyed through the forest, they encountered a series of challenges. A swift river blocked their path, but Masha, ever resourceful, fashioned a makeshift raft from nearby branches, and they floated across the water with Tom in tow. The night was filled with laughter as Masha entertained Tom and Bear with her lively stories. They shared tales of their adventures and dreams, creating a bond that transcended the usual boundaries between humans, bears, and turkeys. As dawn approached, they reached the outskirts of the village. The first rays of sunlight painted the sky in hues of pink and gold. Masha, Bear, and Tom found refuge in a hidden grove where they could catch their breath and plan their next move. However, their escape was not without obstacles. The village farmer, realizing Tom was missing, gathered a group of villagers to search for the runaway turkey. The trio had to stay one step ahead, relying on their wits and teamwork to evade capture. With Thanksgiving looming, the trio knew they couldn't stay in the village. Masha suggested they seek the help of the wise old owl who lived on the outskirts of the forest. Legend had it that the owl possessed knowledge of a magical sanctuary where animals could live freely without fear of harm. The journey to the wise old owl's tree was filled with anticipation and a hint of trepidation. Would the owl be willing to help them? As they approached the towering tree, the wise old owl greeted them with a knowing twinkle in its eyes.
"I've been expecting you."
The owl hooted.
"Follow me, and I shall guide you to the sanctuary."
The owl led Masha, Bear, and Tom through a hidden path in the forest, revealing a magical clearing bathed in golden light. There, surrounded by ancient trees and vibrant flowers, stood the sanctuary, a haven for animals seeking refuge from the trials of the outside world. In the sanctuary, Tom found a community of kindred spirits, animals of all shapes and sizes who had escaped the clutches of human interference. Masha and Bear were welcomed as heroes, their kindness and courage celebrated by the grateful inhabitants of the sanctuary. As Thanksgiving Day arrived, the villagers were left puzzled by Tom's disappearance. The farmer, having learned a valuable lesson about the importance of compassion, decided to start a new tradition. Instead of a feast centered around a turkey, the village celebrated with a vegetarian banquet, fostering a spirit of gratitude for the bountiful gifts of nature. Masha, Bear, and Tom continued to live peacefully in the sanctuary, their days filled with laughter, friendship, and the joy of newfound freedom. And so, in the heart of the enchanted forest, a tale of compassion, bravery, and the enduring bonds between unlikely friends became a legend passed down through generations. The end.